TV family, catch us live on your TV screens.
Dumelang bagayeso ulama no Lorena not going alone am dikhona ebuilding ngaka bitse ke mihlali empa ha o rata kanwang pizza indlovukazi ka qoqonyeka nje xa ufuna unteketisa. Today is a fitness and health Tuesday and we are talking about everything that has to do with the fitness and health. So we have a resident guest that comes in each and every single Tuesday and they tell us more about our hearts, our immune system and how we can keep fit, you know, just get our bodies to de-immunize all of these unhealthy habits that we have as Abantu. And I'm talking about the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Last week, if you're watching the show, we were joined by the CEO of the Heart and Stroke Foundation South Africa, and today we have Ms. Hayley in the building. And it's not her first time being here. I'm sure you guys have seen her on your screens before. How are you doing, Ms. Hayley? And thank you so much for coming and joining us into the studio today.
It's a pleasure, and thank you for inviting me.
It is a pleasure to have you here to give us more information about our immune system, our bodies, and of course, our hearts. So this month is Heart Awareness Month, right? And it's under the Heart and Stroke Foundation, or rather, it's an awareness that is celebrated, or rather, people give awareness about it globally. Tell us more about that, because last week we had the CEO, and she briefly touched on the theme for this month, which is under the subtopics, rather, which is nutrition and cholesterol. So can you please get more into that? When we speak of nutrition and cholesterol, what is that?
Yes, so today, this week, we're focusing on nutrition and cholesterol. And in fact, your body produces all the cholesterol that it needs. So eating foods such as saturated fats and trans fats can raise the bad cholesterol levels in your body. And I'm going to go into a bit more detail to explain to you about the different types of fats.
Please do.
Okay. So you get 3 different types of fats. The first are your saturated fats, the second are your trans fats, and thirdly you get your polyunsaturated or unsaturated fats. So let's start off with saturated fats. So these are mainly solid foods at room temperature, and they can be found in foods like as beef, chicken, your meats, chicken skin, also your full cream dairy products like cheese and full cream milk. And as I've already said, these saturated fats raise your bad cholesterol levels in your body. Then when we move on to trans fats are actually created by an industrial process that turns them from liquid into solid. And these are also baddies. So you find them mainly in fried foods and baked goods like pies and pastries. And what these trans fats do is they actually increase your bad cholesterol levels in your body, but not only that, they decrease your good cholesterol levels as well. So these are the really baddies. But the good news is that in South Africa, there's a law that you're only allowed 2 grams per 100 grams of fat in a product, and they won't allow foods to come in or out of the country with higher levels of trans fat. So the government is trying to do something about this.
Oh, so that's why, because I've realized now you find a lot of cool drinks, you know, a lot of food products is saying that most of the things are low sugar. So does the proportion of the food that you consume and the food that you eat and you intake in your body, does that also matter, like how big of a proportion it is?
Yes, absolutely. Portion size is very important. We always say, we use the phrase, portion with caution.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Then just moving on to the unsaturated fats, because these are the good guys. So you get polyunsaturated and monounsaturated fats. And these are mainly found in your plant foods like your nuts and your seeds, your avocados, and also cooking oils. And these guys, when you replace your saturated and trans fats with unsaturated fats, it helps to increase the good cholesterol in your body.
Can you please tell us more about the HSFSA endorsement program?
Yes, so that stands for the Heart and Stroke Foundation South Africa Endorsement Program.
Okay.
And this is basically an initiative to help prevent preventable deaths from heart disease and stroke in South Africa. And what it is it's a health enabling tool which enables you to make healthier choices. So it's not a diet as such, but what it is a guaranteed way to make healthier food options, foods that are lower in fat, lower in sugar, and higher in fiber. So it makes it your best choice for you to provide healthy and balanced meals for your family.
So please just elaborate on the fiber part. What role does fiber actually play?
Fiber plays a very important role, and especially when it comes to cholesterol. There's a type of fiber called soluble fiber, and this you find especially in foods like oats and also your legumes, like your peas and beans and lentils. And what the soluble fiber does is it prevents your body from absorbing the cholesterol. So it helps to lower the cholesterol levels in your body. So we should all eat more fiber. You can do this also by increasing your fruits and veggie intake. And then, as I mentioned, increase your legumes, like your peas and beans and your lentils.
So unfortunately, we only have a limited time for the interview, but of course, people can always go out and they research about the topic that we're discussing today. Where can they go if they want to find out more about cholesterol and cardiovascular diseases?
Yes, so they can please go to our website. That's www.heartfoundation.co.za. And there they can find all the information they need about cholesterol, our campaigns, and also anything to do with their heart health concerns.
Is it also, when it comes to cardiovascular diseases, are there certain age groups that it affects mostly? People that are more likely to have, diseases that you find in your immune system? Are there certain age groups that people fall into?
Yes, it does. Your risk of heart disease does increase as your age increases. But then there are also certain types of heart disease, like congenital heart disease.
Unfortunately, we have to stop you right there because we have to link to a quick ad break, but we'll definitely continue the conversation on our social media platforms. So please make sure that you guys do not go in when you engage with us. See you guys right after.
CTV family.